Hey, I'm James with PNW Outdoor Reviews, the channel for honest and simple reviews. And today I want to talk about some similarities and differences between the LOWA Renegade GTX and the LOWA Camino GTX, both mid-height boots. So before I begin, I just want to say how thankful I am to all of my subscribers, and I really want to say, if you're not a subscriber, please hit that subscribe button. If you are a fan of the channel, if you like the video, it really does help this channel to grow and for me to have, more opportunities to review more outdoor gear. So if you do like the videos and the channel, please, become a member of the PNW family and hit that subscribe button. Thank you. So back to the point of the video. All right, let's talk about some of the similarities and differences between these LOWA boots. Now, similarities, there's only a few here, but they're both, like I said, the mid-range height off the ankle. They're both use the exact same leather on the exterior, and they're both Gore-Tex lined as well, so waterproof. And that's kind of where it ends right there for the similarities. Now, to start with the LOWA Renegade GTX. Both of these, I'm weighing these boots as for my size, so 14 wides. Yeah, I got big feet, that's okay. But this one, the Renegade, comes in at 1 pound, 11.9 ounces. So pretty lightweight. It's got a lot of good flexibility in the boot. I mean, I actually use this one, the Renegade, as a work boot, just because it fits really well. Now, I will say for people with wide feet, these do take, both boots, both the Camino and the Renegade, both take some time to break in. So be patient, work with them, and honestly, you'll get a really well-fitting boot. I was a little skeptical at first. I almost wanted to return them, but like I said, when I put some miles on them, they break in really well. So I will say that about both of these boots. Now, price-wise, this one averages for the size $240 for the Renegade. And it makes it just a really good hiking boot. It's a really good day use, some overnight, but that's where I'll go more into the Camino. Now, the Camino GTX, this is a heavier boot. This one comes in at 2 pounds, 4.8 ounces. Same size and everything, 14 wide, but it's just built. I mean, in one magazine I was reading, the reviewer described it as both the Cadillac and tank of boots. So this is a really sturdy, strong, well-built boot. I mean, I've put many miles on this, and my only complaint was the insole. A little slip-in insole. So they all, both the Renegade and the Camino, use this, I don't know, cotton, whatever it may be, material. It wears out and it gets thin so quick. And I was wondering, I mean, my feet were starting to feel fatigued, but once I changed the insole, it made it the Cadillac of boots, I guess. I mean, I guess maybe that's what it takes. Maybe not everyone has that issue, I'm a heavier built guy. I definitely need a lot more support and padding in my boots. And from the factory, I can say both of these LOWAs do not do well at that for me. I had to replace both the Renegade and the Camino's insoles with something that I was more comfortable with. And once I did, no issues. Now, the Camino price point, these are a lot expensive of a boot. I mean, these are averaging around $325 versus the $240. So yeah, they're a lot more expensive. But the nice thing about these is if you do put a lot of miles on your boots, you can have these resold. You can send these into LOWA for a fee, of course, and they'll resole these boots, which can be a lot cheaper than buying a brand new pair of boots, especially if you already have these nice and broken in. Another neat feature of these because like these boots right here, the Caminos, I would strongly recommend if you are doing, some heavy duty backpacking. If you got a heavy bag, like I pack heavy, I average at least 50 to 70 pounds in my backpack on average. That's where a boot like this comes in handy because it is built for the backpackers. I mean, not so much the day hikers. This is built for extreme backpacking. It's also, if you can see, it's got these little ports on the side up here. It's actually for air circulation. So every step you take in these boots, it's actually getting some air movement through your boot to help keep your foot dry, you know, get that air circulation. So it's just very well designed. So that's, you know, that's what you're paying for. You're paying for that little extra technology, I should say, in these boots. So overall, like I said, this is my favorite boot, just because it's just, for me, it's a little bit more comfortable for the hiking purposes. But, you know, I'm not gonna pay this much for a work boot personally. That's why, like, I really do like the Renegades, and for just simple day hikes, the Renegade works great. I mean, I don't have problems with traction with either one. Like I said, the traction on these boots is phenomenal. You know, wet rocks, whatever. I mean, I really don't have any slippage. And, you know, like I said, when it comes to, once I changed those insoles, my overall foot fatigue was, you know, I didn't experience that. So yeah, I mean, it's both boots, like I said, both LOWAs make great boots. It's just, you know, what are you going to use them for? You know, I mean, that's kind of what it boils down to. They're both great boots, but, you know, the Renegade I would recommend for just the day hikes, where the Caminos, you know, if you're carrying a heavy backpack, I really recommend you step up to maybe something like this, because in the long run, you know, it's really going to help with the fatigue. It's going to, I mean, potentially even last longer, and because again, you can actually resole this too. And, you know, with the air circulation feature, which, you know, if you're days in the same boot, yeah, you want some air circulation. But yeah, that pretty much sums it up, guys. I mean, they're both great boots, but it's kind of, what are you using them for? You know, I mean, that's what it's going to boil down to. So, but I just want to kind of give you guys some quick similarities and differences between them. So thank you guys so much for checking out the video. Really appreciate the time you took to watch it. And again, if you're not a subscriber, please hit that subscribe button. And thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.